Any last questions for Mr. Hacksaw over here?
Yeah, come on, Jet fans, stand up and sound off. I heard you screaming last weekend.
Well, I actually like, because I was just looking at just Twitter right now in regards to like a bunch of trade rumors, and I didn't know this, but I guess the Mets are thinking about potentially trading Pete Alonso, and they have like the Cubs, the Mariners, and the Giants as likely destinations. So I don't know what your opinion was of that, if the Mets should keep Pete Alonso, or if he's probably
a little audio cop out there, but I think he saw where he's going with that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, what I've heard is that Stearns has already said at the GM meetings, might have been this morning or this afternoon, Peter Alonso is not being traded. So that's the end of that discussion. Yeah,
that would be great.
And I know social media is great. Just understand who's writing what. And who are they? Are they in my garage or your basement, and they're writing about trade rumors? Or is it a legitimate media guy? That's what you have to pay attention to. But Stearns had, I think he might have said it this afternoon, that Alonso is not going to be traded.
Yeah. Well, I guess Mike, I also have questions? Another quick. Oh, sorry.
Brian,
go ahead, Brian. Brian, go ahead.
I had another quick question, because we were talking about Carlos Mendoza getting hired, and like a lot, you go on social media and like pull a lot of Mets fans, and they act like they want to join like a suicide cult. They're so upset about Carlos Mendoza getting picked up. So I know, but Phil, we were talking about it. He thinks it's actually a good decision, because
I'm being a Yankee homer, but
even being like, second charge to like Aaron Boone, because Aaron Boone got ejected so much. So I guess, do you think that's a good option for the Mets to basically pick up Mendoza?
Well, Mendoza's been in baseball a long time, has served responsibly in a couple different roles and positions. So the Mets must have just had some really unique insight that this is the next guy that can kind of carry us. What the Mets need more than a new manager, and I was not in favor of them blowing Buck out. They need health. And the reason you had a ratty season in New York, whether it was Yankees or Mets, we had a ratty season here because guys underachieved, all of them.
Right.
The reason you're got a scowl on your face is you guys had so many injuries. I mean, the whole bleeping Yankees pitching staff was on IL, with the exception of Garrett Cole. And then how many games combined did Judge and Stanton miss? That's a big issue. Right. And for Met fan over there on the left, the reality is you never got out of spring training healthy. World Baseball Classic screwed you, and it just went downhill from that point on. I mean, the injuries wrecked those two teams, and return to health is one. And obviously, when the Mets decided everybody leaves, when Cohen decided he was going to trade Verlander and Scherzer, that opened up the checking account. I mean, he's going to be a big time player in some form of free agency. So those teams will come back because they got the resources and wherewithal to do it. And last year was just it was an aberration because of all the injuries.